Hello lifestylers, and welcome back to Lifestyle with Latasha. Well, in today's video, which is the session 6 of our 12 days of Christmas, you're gonna see me decorate my stairwell with my garland. And I am going to be starting out by, first of all, checking the lights to make sure that the lights that are on there are still working. And so I am going to be doing something a little bit different with the garland this time. Normally I keep it really simple, but this time I decided to embellish it and decorate it and just cohesive based on some of the other decorations that I've done throughout the house. So if this is your first time joining me, I want to say thank you for being here with me today. If you've been here before and you're familiar with what we're doing on this channel, I want to say thank you to you as well. And of course, if you like what you're seeing in this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, share it with your family and your friends, and leave your comments down below of what you like most. As always, I love hearing your comments and engaging with you guys at the end. So here you're seeing me go through all of my garlands. On my garlands, I'm actually utilizing 6-foot garlands that I found at a phenomenal estate sale several years ago in a very high-end luxury community. And I was really excited to be able to get these pieces, snag them. I think I might have got them for $10 a piece. And as you can see, these are very heavy and very thick and lush. And so they are always completing the look of what I'm trying to do on my staircase. So I finally got to the last one and it is only partially working. So at this point, I'm trying to contemplate whether or not I'm going to take the lights off or if I'm just going to add some on, and I decided to add some on. I also wanted you to know that I utilize zip ties, and I got this container from Home Depot. And that container has several different sizes. The larger ones I've already used. So what I typically do is if I need them to be larger, I will go ahead and put 2 together, and I'm going to show you that here. So you put 2 together, and that allows you to be able to get the length that you need for whatever you're trying to accomplish. And in this case, in order for it to fit around my banister with the garland, I needed at least 2. So I'm going to do that. So what I'm showing you here now is a double-sided timer that will actually house 2 different appliances if you want them to. I discovered these quite a few years ago, and I absolutely love the fact that I can put these on all of the different setups of different decor items throughout my home. And at 5 o'clock in the evening, which is when I typically set them, when we're just coming home, we can walk into the house being lit with all of the lights for Christmas. So now I'm going to go back up and I'm going to start attaching the garland to my staircase. And I decided where I normally would just put it on the top, I decided that I wanted it to look like I created the look that I created in my living room for the fireplace where I draped it. And so I'm going to do it this way on the staircase as well. Hopefully it works out the way that I want it to. I haven't done it on this staircase just yet like that. I think it will, but I've got to attach all of these pieces. Oh, and another tip. Please, please, please make sure when you're installing your garland, all of your lights will connect the correct way, because if you don't, you're going to have to undo all of that garland, take it down, and redo it again. So I was fortunate to remember that in this time, but I can let you know just from some experience, I've done it backwards before and had to remove what I've just put up. as I'm going along, I'm going to go back and forth between attaching and fluffing just to make sure that I feel that it's looking the way that I want it to look. Because unfortunately, like I said, if you go too far into the process by attaching it all, you may realize that it does not look the way that you want it to. And so I have realized it here, so I'm having to detach it to reattach it just to get it just right. So now I've made it all the way up the steps and I've made it all the way to the end. That last garland was the one that I chose to put at the end because the lights partially worked. I was not going to go through all of the lights, so I'm going to figure out a quicker solution, which will probably be adding some additional lights just on the end. I've been fortunate to find some short strands from Amazon, so that's probably what I'm going to do there just to keep it moving. Okay, so now I was fortunate that I was able to find some ribbon that was pretty much able to go all the way up the staircase, almost to the end. And so I'm adding that into the garland. I decided with this, because it's just a simple staircase, I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to weave it through around, and then I'm going to add in the other items just to make it more expansive. But I just decided I didn't want to cut it and go through, trying to make all these pieces work. And I'm just going to see how it works. So now I've got into where I'm going to start adding on the ornaments. And all of these are some of the ornaments that I've used at the front door, on my Christmas tree, in the living room, some of the ones that I've used in my kitchen. The only ones that are not included are the white ones that I used in my dining room. And the only reason I didn't include those was because I had run out. And so I'm just going to use a comprehensive amount of ornaments from all of the rooms, because I feel like this is the foyer and it's going to pull together all of the different rooms and just make them all look like they go together. So it got to a point where I was going to try to put the ornaments on from the back side, and as you can see, that didn't work. So I decided to break out the 12-foot ladder, and I had my son to get in on the other side, and he was handing the ornaments to me. So I just needed a little bit of assistance to pull this off. So I was really grateful for that, and it just really worked out really well, because now I could really see how it was turning out and if it was going to be looking the way that I wanted it to be, instead of having to go back and forth. So this worked out really well. Thanks, Nick. Hello, Lifestylers, and welcome to Lifestyle with Latasha. And today is a little bit of a special treat because it's my birthday. So I am recording the 12 days of Christmas, and this is going to be day 6. And this is one that I'm doing really fast. Family is planning something for my birthday, so I got to wrap it up. So this one's going to be a really quick video, but what I wanted to showcase today was I wanted you to get a visual of how I decorated my garland on my staircase. And so I normally do my garland on my staircase and just do it really simple. And this time I decided that I wanted to add in some embellishments. I wanted to add in some ornaments and some ribbon, just to kind of spruce it up a little bit and to keep it cohesive with whatever else was going on in the house. So I chose to put some ribbon in here. These are some of the same ornaments that I've used before. Let me step on this side so that you can see. And as you can see here, I've added in a little bird, which I think is so pretty. He is gold sequins. I added in some ribbon that had some of the colors in there that I've used throughout the house. Of course, all of the different ornaments that I've used on all of the trees, because I figured this was the space that brings it all together. The foyer is where everyone meets. And so I kind of wanted to keep it. And then I just added this little embellishment, and I'm probably going to spruce it up a little bit more and bulk it up more. But I wanted to just show you how you can really enhance your garland on your staircase to make it really look pretty. And so that's going to wrap it up for this video. Of course, this is the 12 Days of Christmas, my version, as I said before. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to ask that you share it with all of your friends and your family members for the holiday season so that they can get motivation and inspiration as well. And leave your comments down below about what some of the things that you like most about what you've seen so far. I want to thank you for being here on Lifestyle with Latasha as always. And I'm going to now go celebrate my birthday. So take care, guys. Merry Christmas.